What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the podcast. If you're new, I just want to let you know I'm an unauthorized journalist who's driven by passion and backed by hella conspiracy.
I'm a man of my word.
So if you like that mix, please like and subscribe to this video. So let's get straight into it. Trump's $5,000 stimulus checks. Yes, you heard that right.
Can't make the scene if you don't have the green.
For real, just think about it. The government doesn't just hand out money, unless there's a reason.
The American dollar, let me spell it out for you, dead.
And the last time we saw these stimulus checks, inflation shot through the roof, during COVID and all that. Remember the groceries, the gas, the rent, all of it went up, So are they trying to help us, or are they like sugarcoating us up before the dollar collapses? You know what I mean?
This just all has to stop.
If your bank account suddenly gets $5,000, but the money barely covers 2 months of rent and a couple of trips to McDonald's, was it really free? You feel me?
Man, give me that cheeseburger. You acting like a real McAsshole.
But who goes to McDonald's anymore? You feel me? I haven't been to McDonald's in a minute since, they fund
Genocide.
Fuck McDonald's. Anyways, meanwhile, behind the scenes, other things are happening. Major corporations are laying off thousands,
making his Mar-a-Lago club the backdrop for official business. The president defended steep cuts to federal programs and spending and praised the billionaire advisor Elon Musk, who is dismantling parts of the government.
Elon is, to me, a patriot. So, you could call him an employee, you could call him a consultant, you could call him whatever you want. But he's a patriot.
Asked if he has any concerns about specific firing decisions, including a move to rehire fired employees who oversee the nuclear stockpile.
No, not at all. I think we have to just do what we have to do. It's, it's amazing what's been found.
New details tonight on the federal workforce shakeup, from big resignations to thousands of civil servants fired, prompting a fierce defense from White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller.
Then why are you not celebrating these cuts? If you agree there is waste, if you agree there is abuse, if you agree there is corruption, why are you not celebrating the cuts?
He was loud.
Conflict leads to a top official quitting at the Social Security Administration. Acting Commissioner Michelle King, a 30-year veteran, resigned after two sources said she refused access to sensitive Social Security records, such as citizens' financial and medical information, to the Doge government efficiency team. The White House confirmed the resignation and said the president wants the most qualified individuals, not to appease the bureaucracy. At the Food and Drug Administration, the division chief over safety of the country's food supply resigned. At the Department of Homeland Security, a new round of terminations is expected among hundreds of high-level civil servants, at odds with the administration's goals, according to three sources familiar with the matter.
Listen to these numbers. This is all fraud.
President Trump read from pages of spending that he called fraud and corruption, but provided no evidence.
I have to say, folks, when you've got Elon Musk backing you up, who needs evidence? It's like having the best team in the game. And let's not forget the Gulf of America, an incredible place, just tremendous. If that's not enough, I don't know what is. We're making deals that nobody thought possible. Trust me, they're going to be beautiful. So why bother with all that other stuff? We're winning bigly.
The stock market is swinging like a drunk on roller skates, like for real. And rumors of a digital currency are creeping back into the conversation. There's a lot of talk right now about cryptocurrency and how everybody needs to go to that shit. There are also reports of banks quietly limiting withdrawals, big money investors shifting to gold and Bitcoin, and global leaders talking about a new financial system.
An emissary of a new world order.
If history has taught us anything, it's this. When the government suddenly starts handing out cash, something bigger is happening in the background. So they say it's to help the American people, like me and you. But what if it's really because the dollar is losing its power? And we already know that. It already lost its power, you feel me? But a new system is on the way, like for real, a new system.
This is not good.
So what should you do? Spend it, save it, buy a bunker in the woods, like for real. But one thing's for sure, if next month they start offering $10,000 stimulus checks, it might be time to panic,
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening!
So for now, let's enjoy the money. Maybe buy yourself something nice.
that your son?
No, I just bought this baby cash.
So I also want to show you guys a video before I put the podcast to an end. So let's get to the video.
Where's the 5 fingers? Say to the face. What? Slap!
So here's a video where Trump and Elon Musk pretty much discuss the Doge Dividends, which is the $5,000 stimulus checks, which is supposedly a plan to return savings back to taxpayers.
That's the latest pitch the president and Elon Musk are considering. National correspondent Matt Gelka has a closer look in tonight's Waste Watch report from Washington.
Elon Musk and the Department of Government Efficiency floated the idea of checks to taxpayers based on Doge's government savings. The president endorsed it this week.
There's even under consideration a new concept where we give 20% of the Doge savings to American citizens and 20% goes to paying down debt, because the numbers are incredible, Elon.
Well, this is all going to be worked on through the reconciliation process with Congress that's going underway right now.
The amount back to taxpayers is contingent on how much Doge truly slashes from government spending. The group has claimed $55 billion saved so far, a number that's already being debated. But the slashes to the federal workforce continue. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth has reportedly ordered the military to prepare for major cuts. Hegseth wants 8% cuts to the military's budget each of the next 5 years, a multi-billion-dollar number based on the $850 billion budget in 2025. The IRS is about to start laying off around 6,000 employees, targeting recent hires. The IRS had added more than 20,000 people since 2020. The cuts would bring the workforce close to 2023 levels.
And I find it really interesting how Trump is trying to bring back all the federal workers back to the office. There's hella videos of people just like going on rants like, I can't come back to the office. I got kids. You know, my babysitter left, this and that. Like, I was just like, I understand working from home is really, you know, it's really cool. You feel me? Like, who doesn't want to work from home? However, I feel like if you are working for the federal government, it makes sense to be in the office. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I know it's a process because, you know, imagine traffic, the long ass lines to get into the office. There's always security checks. Just imagine all the processes that people have to go through just to return back to a federal office. You know what I mean? So when Trump made that statement saying all the federal workers have to come back to the office, I feel like those who don't want to come back to the office are the ones probably getting fired, mentioned in this video. I don't know.
Let me tell you, we need you back in the office. It's going to be tremendous. Bring that ass back, folks. We're talking about winning here. Nobody does office vibes like you do.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
The government-wide downsizing is starting to get some pushback from Republicans.
I'm very concerned about the impact on the state of Maine on everything from our national parks to biomedical research. So this is a big problem.
She's like, get out of my way.
Democrats continue to stew over the agency's work that has mostly gone around Congress to implement changes.
Well, Doge really stands for the Department of Gutting Everything, from healthcare to education to environmental programs. And it is absolutely something that people are going to have to stand up and fight against.
When asked about the potential for sending out checks, new Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said the administration needed to focus on reducing the deficit first.
Pay me my money.